the hardware that you get with the kit, there's little clips. These little clips go where you made the small hole on the side of the bumper. Make sure that you put the flat side of the clip towards the outside, and there's a groove on the inside portion. That's how the screw grabs. You want to have this portion on the inside. So what you do is you just get it, and that's in there. And you do the same for the other 3 holes. Remember, there's 4. Okay, after you finish putting the clips on, of course, that's the last step to put the bumper on. You get the lip kit. You put it on. Keep in mind, be very careful not to forget this portion because it will come out uneven. There's little straps or little strings. If you look closely on this side, you actually see this portion right here, which I'm going to flip over so you can see easier. If these pieces don't go all the way in like this, it will come out uneven. So make sure that this is all the way in. And the way you accomplish that, make sure you put on the bumper. It's on. And as you can see, now the clips, the little strings are all the way in. Okay, the 4 holes that you made on the bumper, or the 5, it's time to get the hardware screws that came with it. There are black ones with a silver nut. You place a black screw underneath. First one here, make sure it goes all the way in. You get your next one, you go through here. You're gonna get a 10mm, so make sure you get a 10, and you basically just tie it, just hold down the nut and just tie it down. Make sure that they're nice and tight. The final step are these little small clips. These clips go onto the actual string that's here. You just basically slide it in. Once you slide them in, you get the other one. You gotta pull it tight. They'll click. Try your best to do as much as you can, because this basically makes it more even, more flush. Okay, the last step to actually completing your front bumper is removing the adhesive. This is the little trick that I told you guys. If you get the little flap on the tape, it makes it easier. You basically just pull it, and the adhesive strip is here. If you don't get this step, ask yourself how you're going to get that little tape. So this is the easy part. You just pull it. Make sure you pull it the correct way. It slides straight out. And it should come out. There you go. Make sure you put it down. Apply some real good pressure because you don't want this. You want this to really stick. Same thing on top, you grab it. Comes out. Give some nice pressure. You have 2 at the bottom. Remove these 2. Okay, before you forget, you have to remove the adhesive. This is the handy part, or the tape that I explained to you. As you can see, I can easily get the tape, pull it. Yeah. Para mí. Okay, let's redo that. One of your last steps is also don't forget your fog light. If you want fog lights, of course, 4 cylinders. You won't have this step. You will have a little cover that goes there, but don't forget your fog light. This basically held on by 1 clip on top of the bumper, which is right here. Once that's in place, you basically just slide it down, and there's only 3 screws that hold it in place. Okay, your last step are these little plastic rubberish bushings are gonna go on the bumper itself. You just basically peel it off and you go place it evenly on it. And you go ahead, get the top one up. Now basically your final step to placing the front bumper on is placing these last 2 screws on the car. And make sure it's even and aligned. You don't want it to go in crooked.